Good morning, everyone. Welcome to day 4 of the Vegan Weight Watchers Challenge. So I am starving. So you would think after going to bed late last night that I would have slept in, but no, 2:07, ready and raring to go. So anyways, the only problem with that is that I can't take a nap this afternoon because we've got, my kids have orchestra concert this afternoon, which is fine. No big deal. I can be a grown-up and not take a nap. Anyways, I'm hungry. So I am going to make a like a mushroom veggie omelet. Let's just call it a veggie omelet. So this will probably end up having 5 points. And because I'm going to eat out probably tonight at Payway, I'm not 100% certain that we're doing that, but I think that we're going to probably. So because I'm going to do that, I'm probably going to use up all of my weekly extra points for that. I looked online and a regular sized veggie fried rice is like 30 points. I would assume that that's what the regular is. The small is 15, which seems kind of low to me, but I mean, it is just vegetables, so, and rice, but anyways, so we're gonna go with 30, and that's what I'm gonna have for supper tonight, so that'll be fine. But, so I wanna keep today's count normal, you know, as low as possible, but normal. So I'm gonna take a pan out, and I wanna use a frying pan that's semi-small at the base, because I want it to be able to, I'm not going to have a lot of the egg part of it. So there is a quarter of an onion chopped up. I know you guys have the hardest time seeing this with the lights in the kitchen are like phenomenal. They're awesome, super bright. They're not very good for this. Anyway, and then that is a big, huge pile of enoki mushrooms. So, does that get worse? And then, oh, hey, that's better. Okay, enoki mushrooms, onion. So I'm going to stir fry this until the onions and the enoki mushrooms decrease significantly in size. And then I'm going to put in, there's a very small amount of peppers and onions left in here. I just wanted the peppers, to be honest with you. I don't need more onions, but that's what's in there. So that was in the refrigerator. So I'm just gonna use that. And I'm going to throw in a small amount, like maybe just a handful of baby kale. So when I get that all mixed in nice and neat, I'm going to sprinkle in, I'm going to put some garlic in there. Always put garlic in everything. Going to put some sprinkled black pepper across it. And also I am going to, so 3 points will be for the egg part of this. So that is 25 grams of chickpea flour or Besan. And I am going to add about a half a cup of water to that. Normally I would do 2 tablespoons. This is 25 grams is just over 2 tablespoons. So just FYI, just over 2 tablespoons. Normally when I make a vegan egg, I would use 2 tablespoons of this and a quarter cup of water, and that would make what I would use for an egg. But in this case, I'm going to use a half a cup of water, and hopefully that's not too thin that it doesn't finish cooking, but I think it's going to be okay. But into this, I'm also going to put a quarter of a teaspoon of Kala Namak. This is the pink salt. It's actually called black salt. It's the stuff that smells like sulfur. We get it. You can buy it on Amazon if you need to. No problems. If you don't have an Indian grocery store, just buy it on Amazon. But it's like 3 or 4 times the price. This container was like totally full. I've had this for a long time. This container was totally full when I bought it, and it was like $2.88 or $2.99 or something like that. I think it was like $3. It wasn't expensive at all. And this stuff stinks. Like, it really smells. Yeah, it smells like sulfur. So this gives it an egg flavor, and I have done this many times before, and it totally works for the eggy flavor. My kids really like it. I make vegan quiche with this for them, and I just made recently vegan egg foo young, excuse me, which was one of my absolute favorite things to eat at a Chinese restaurant. Gosh, about 15 years ago. I absolutely loved this one particular restaurant in South Dakota that my husband and I went to, and they had the best egg foo young. It was so good, and I've missed that. I think I don't know if I would miss it now in terms of that flavor, but what I made just recently for my kids was super phenomenal, and it wasn't nearly as salty as it would have been if I'd made it based on what they had at the restaurant. Because the restaurant, I remember even to this day that the gravy that they had on their egg foo young was really salty, but it was very good. So that probably would be like over the top horrible at this point. But anyways, so I'm going to go put that together, and I will be back with you. So that's 3 points from just the Besan itself, and I'm going to use a couple tablespoons of ketchup, which will be 2 points. So that's it for me for the moment. I will show you what this looks like when I get it all put together. Hopefully it'll be pretty, otherwise it'll be edible. I don't know if it's gonna be gorgeous or not, but I'm going to try and make an omelet, so we'll see. I'll see you guys soon. All right. right, guys, so less of an omelet than I wanted it to be, but it still smells awesome, and I think this is gonna taste wonderful. So the egg omelet part is on the bottom, and then I had a whole bunch of extra vegetables that I took out after they got done cooking and just put them on the top. So the egg part has a bunch of veggies in it, and then the top has a bunch of veggies, extra veggies on top of it. So this right here has 3 points. So I'm going to try it. It smells really, really good. I'm going to try it and see if I want to put ketchup on it. I know that some people think ketchup and eggs is really gross, and that's just something I always enjoyed. I liked ketchup with eggs, or eggs with ketchup, however you want to look at that. But if this tastes good without it, then I just won't use any, and then that'll be an extra 2 points for me for something else. But let's give this a try. That's very good. I put a little too much black pepper in it. That's pretty zippy. Whew. So maybe 1/8 of a teaspoon of black pepper rather than 1/4. This is very good. Yeah, that's very tasty. So that's what I'm going to have for breakfast. Lots of vegetables, a little bit of protein from the beans from the Besan. Yeah. It doesn't need ketchup, but I'm gonna put a little bit on there anyway because I really like ketchup. It's super sweet and it tastes really good with a lot of things. So that's what I'm gonna go do. I'm going to go enjoy my breakfast, and I have absolutely no idea what I'm doing for lunch. And like I said, dinner's probably covered, but maybe I'll do something just easy for lunch. I'm not really sure. Whatever it is, it needs to be something that's fairly filling for the boys because they're gonna have to be busy doing their orchestra thing. So anyways, that's it for me for now, guys. I will talk to you again later. Alrighty, guys, so it's been like 5.5 hours since I had breakfast, and I am starving. So I'm going to eat again, and this time I'm going to have something that's going to amount to 3 points. So the first thing that has 0 points is black beans and some yellow corn with some scallions, and that actually doesn't have any points at all. So I'm going to eat that, and then I'm going to put on it some taco sauce. So the taco sauce, you can have like 5 tablespoons of this stuff for 1 point, which is kind of impressive, to be honest with you, because that's not very much. And there's no chance I'm going to eat 5 tablespoons of that, but I'll just count it as a point anyway, just to make things on the safe side, make it safe. So I was thinking I would either have like a couple of corn tortilla shells or something with this, and 2 corn tortilla shells, which are very small, was 3 points, and I decided that just wasn't really super exciting to me. So I got this back out. These are the Trader Joe's, what's that called? Crunchy Curls. So these are the chips. I have a little pile of them right there. They're the lentil and potato chips, and so that's 2 points for 15 of them. So I'm going to have 3 points in my lunch right here. So that will make me for today. So far I had 5, 3, so 8. So that's not too bad. Still planning on, I've got plans for this evening. You guys know about that. And I probably will eat something small before we go to the orchestra concert this evening. I'm not actually sure, or this afternoon. I'm not actually sure what we'll do about that, but we'll see. Maybe I will, maybe I won't. I probably will, because it's going to be quite a while from now till I eat supper. It's like 7 hours from now, which I don't know that that will work out very well for me. I'll probably be starving by then. But that's okay. No big deal. So anyways, yep, that's what I'm going to go eat. So I will talk to you guys again later. Alrighty, guys, so my day is officially over, and I have had 30 points worth of fried rice, and it was very tasty. So I did have the vegetable fried rice, and it was very good. So I really enjoyed that. I didn't enjoy it so much that I would want to do that on like a real regular basis, to be honest with you. But so I think that what I would want to do with my 30 points on a weekly basis would be more like just divide it in half and have a smoothie twice a week. Because most smoothies that I've calculated out the number of points that I would need to make a couple of different smoothies, and one was like 13 and one was 11 and one was like 16 or 17, I don't remember, something like that. So that sounds vastly preferable to me, but it was nice because I was with my kids and my mom came with us, and so it was fun. It was nice. Anyways, that's it for me for today. I hope you guys had a great day, and I will talk to you again tomorrow.